Partia gazes upon the latest battlefield on his violent path to independence and sees the reality of his circumstances. Dula has her men recovering the wounded into makeshift shelters for the good doctor's attention. Alkyria is working away as quickly as she can, but the wailing bodies seem to flow endlessly. And oh, how they cry, some for their gods and most for their mothers. And to hear a warrior cry out for their mother in such a way, knowing their death is near, suffering from grievous wounds. Dula herself is hurt as well, though she maintains her poise and dignity. Her men come first, and this is why she commands them. But in that resolve, Partia sees his own folly. He was only just able to save Dula and a handful of her soldiers. It was pure luck that the scouts had notified him in time and that he was nearby. Dula, and for that matter Valdim, might be good people and might care for those that follow them, but they certainly aren't the best commanders. Partia begins to reassess his approach and walks into the field of dying Aserai soldiers to help ferry the bodies to Alkyria. He will not stand idly by as those that serve his cause suffer. Hey everybody, it's Party Elite. Welcome you back to another chapter in the adventures of Partia Al-It in Bannerlord. Our hero was barely able to get Dula and 8 of her soldiers back up on their feet with 29 wounded loaded up onto carts when news arrived of another Valandian party marching south. 92 strong and led by Jastian, say the scouts. Not much of an issue for Partia's own soldiers, but Dula cannot be left on her own. It is at this point that Partia Al-It realizes his mistake. For so long he has been training his soldiers, training the green warriors of the Aserai, but he must also train those that would lead them. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Bannerlord. This is going to be another intense session of training, except we are shifting gears ever so slightly. Not only will we be training our warriors and our soldiers, but we also need to train up our companions. I've read all your comments. There are some really interesting points being brought up, and I want to just address a couple of them as we kick things into gear. I have taken a look at all of our characters that we have on hand, and quite a few of them, well, rather, Arwa is the only one who is even remotely capable of leading soldiers. Apart from that, Valdim has a touch of tactical capability, but he's not really leveling up nearly quickly enough. Alkyria is all but useless as a leader, but that's okay. She's probably going to stick by our side as our medic, right? So that's fine. Dorian the Scholar, he's again useless as a commander, a good engineer, but is that really what we need right now or even in the near future? Fridina is out there trading, but she's maxed out her trading skills. She's not learning anything out there. She's making us some money, but perhaps there's an opportunity to turn her into a bit of a leader as well. She has proven herself in recent times. Leothold the Smith, we should really take advantage of having a smith with us and perhaps smithing some more equipment and, selling some of it out, or even, smelting some equipment and selling some of that raw material out, training him up as well to maybe being a commander as well. Increasing some focus into tactics and stewardship. Again, he's only level 14, so that means we have, that's actually quite late to fine-tune him. But point being, as we look at Anjikin the Swift, who we actually need to call back because I sent her out without proper equipment, Anjikin over here, her trade is fantastic, her stewardship's pretty good as well, but maybe we can train up her tactics as well. Now, she might do all right out there on her own, leveling herself up, giving us an opportunity to give her, focus points in tactics and whatnot, and then training that up. But my point being, I need to kind of regroup with everybody over here. So that's the first thing we're probably going to do, is bring everybody together, disband some of their parties, re-equip them so that they can be trained up, and then send them, well, maybe not even send them forth. Because of the low tactics, as many of y'all have pointed out, because of the low tactics more or less across the board over here, we are seeing results like what we saw with Dula just now. So we need to adjust our approach there significantly. That means, yes, calling back Anjikin as well, maybe even calling back, as I was saying, Fridina. It will cost us about 2,000 or so income per day, but that's fine because we're making about 4,000 a day, roughly, you know, give or take. It'll reduce some salaries at the same time, so there's a benefit there. Either way, my point being, I think it's something we have to do. It'll cost us some money in the short run, but in the long run, I think it'll be far more helpful for us. Now, with all that said, folks, if it isn't clear, I want to make it crystal clear. I do read through all the comments, and they always help me make important decisions with regards to character development, story development, and just how I'm approaching the content on the channel from all aspects. So if you've been enjoying the series, as I say always, please don't hesitate to leave a like and a comment down below. Now, with that said, what we have to do first off is chase after Jastian over here. I want to stay active in this area to make sure that, you know, we keep the enemy at bay. So I want to stay active in this area. We cannot yet pull Dula into our army if we were to form one because she's too small a party, but we can get Valdim coming towards us. So let's go ahead and call Valdim in. And Arwa, I believe she is currently with another army, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, looks like it. Already in another army. So we'll wait to see. Hopefully we'll be able to catch her when she's not in another army. As much as she's able to win battles, the fact that she's in another army means that she's being led by fools, and that's why she's at risk of being, you know, caught and imprisoned and pulling me, obviously, to have to take care of that afterwards, as we saw in the past. So I want to make sure that Arwa is not left to follow other nobles. If she was left to her own devices, she'd be fine, but, you know, unfortunately, that's not how it works. So Valdim, let's go ahead and pull you in. It will cost us a little bit of influence as we have to maintain this army, but this is the right call. It's the right call for now, I think. Anyway, let's go ahead and this is going to take a bit of organizing. Let's go ahead and chase after Jastian's party, allow Dula to recover, and then we'll pull her in as well. She's got 29 wounded, so once they all heal up, she should be able to join us as well. But first things first. Is there really a point to... Well, okay, let's not get off our horse right now because we're so close. We're going to have to change our inventory, like our equipment, right away anyway. Go ahead and chase these guys down. Oh, wow. They're actually... Yeah, they actually made a fair bit of distance there. Now then, come no closer. Blah, 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 blah. I'm going to come a lot closer, buddy. You know we're at war. Surrender or die. And again, another thing to consider is that I will be able to capture and release. We're like fishing for nobles here. Catch and release, improve our relations with all of these clans as well. Neretzis. Oh, hey, what do you know? All right, let's dive on in ourselves, of course. We want to make sure we're training our troops up properly. And I probably should have reassigned some of the grouping because it is sometimes messy, right? All right, archers, we only have 6 of you. Let's see. What can we do over here? Get you archers up over here. Get you guys into loose formation. Our infantry down over there. That's a pretty nice spot to be in, actually. Get you into your shield wall. Horse archers, go ahead and delegate them. It's probably for the better. And our cavalry, let's go ahead and get them set up over there. I might actually go in and engage some of the enemy cavalry right off the bat. I might, I say, but you know what I mean. I definitely will. Are they just camping up over there? Looks like they are. All right, fine. So in that case, infantry over here, archers over here. We'll move them in afterwards. Let's go ahead and work with our horse archers here. Try and bait those cavalry out and strike them down. Oh, horse archers are pulling back. Here we go for the interception, and down you go. Excellent. Oh, damn. Just didn't manage to circle quickly enough. With a little bit of damage there, not the end of the world. Down goes the lance, and in we go. Oh, come on. I don't have enough momentum, unfortunately. I gotta get out of here before I get shot up to pieces. Pull back, pull back. Keep trying to bait those guys out. We are in position up there as well. Our cavalry is also in position. We'll come in afterwards. This is a much smaller... Oh, that felt real good. That's the kind of interception I love to get. Perfect angle. Strike the rider. Oh, yes. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, let's get involved over here. This feels a little dangerous. Oh, okay, good. At least I drew him away from our soldiers, right? Archers are able to fire away. Good stuff, good stuff. Oh, can we turn? Our turning radius is not good enough over here. Turn, turn, turn. Oh, we're just riding in circles over here. There we go. Down you go. Excellent. Crossbows keep firing. Oh, look at that. I love seeing riders get taken down like that. All right, let's loop around. Chase after this guy over here. Oh, let's be careful now. Let's be careful now. We have taken down one of their commanders, right? Chase after these guys over here. Oh. Down you go. Excellent. Excellent. What's going on over here? Still doing okay. Looks like we're still alright. Of course, they still have some troops left, but decent job over here, I think. Ah, gotta drop this fool. Our horse archers aren't getting the job done. We haven't taken any losses yet, which is good. Okay, he's gonna turn around and poke at me, isn't he? Nope. Down he goes. Excellent. Alright. I believe that's their cavalry taken care of. Quick scan of the horizon implies as much. I think there might be a horseback up there, but fair enough. We need to move forward. So, go ahead and move our cavalry first. I would love to bait them into a charge, if possible, like their soldiers. So let's get our cavalry over here, get them into a wedge formation. Whoops. Get them into a wedge formation. There we go. Set them up for success over here. Let me pull them up over to here. All right, let's get our infantry moving up. They have their shield wall, so hopefully be okay. And our archers right behind them. Alright. Horses into position. You heard the arrow come try and strike me down there. They're not firing over here. Doesn't look like it. Oh, they are. Cavalry, come on. What are these guys? Oh. Reinforcing horses? Okay. Weird. I mean, I'll take it. Form a wedge as well, please. Alright, I think we're keeping a safe distance over here. Let's send our infantry forward a bit more. Archers right behind them. Again, we want to make sure we cycle around and get behind them, right? Oh, lost a hillman there. Moving forward. Moving forward. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Shields up. Keep those shields up. Move our cavalry around the side there. The horse archers, what's happened to them? Have they all fallen? No, they must be like out of ammo and like they've retreated or something. We have to go up that hill, don't we? But further, come on now. Moving our cavalry around. Infantry, get ready. Cavalry, get the rear charges in. Let's go. Yeah, this goes. We come from this side. It's not so clean. A little bit of damage done. Pull back, pull back. Go in and help a little bit. Oof, taking more damage than I would like. This is a hot mess. Not so bad. It's actually pretty decent. I think we've won it already. Took a couple of losses there. Oof. That charge at the end was not as clean as I would have liked it, but make sure everyone's charging. I think we did okay. I think we did okay, actually. I think I'm being harder on myself than I need to be. The charge, the cavalry charge at the end was not the perfect angle. I think that was one of the mistakes there. I should have moved a little bit further up so I had a better viewing angle. And a better clicking angle, more so. But hey, uphill battle, literally. Only lost 10 men. What did we lose? Some Imperial infantry? Oh, Mamluk soldiers, are you kidding me? Come on. Come on. Imperial trained infantrymen, Sea Raider warriors, and a brigand. Overall, oh, and a squire as well. God damn. Alright, overall, not too shabby, though. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Let's make sure that we level our troops up properly and hopefully... Well, yeah, you fought well. You're free to go. That'll help our relations a little bit. Beautiful. Beautiful. You never know when we're going to need them on our side, right? Which is strange to think about, but that's the reality we're in right now. Oh, and as far as upgrading our troops, it was pointed out that I should maybe consider having more ranged focus for, obviously, you know, when it's a siege battle, having ranged troops are able to rain down death upon the enemy. All our Valandian recruits we are making into Levy crossbows, and they'll upgrade down to Valandian sharpshooters over time. So that's our range contingent. I did the math, actually, at the end of last session, and we are about a 50-50 split between range and melee units in our garrisons across the board, which I feel is a good place to be. A 50-50 split. Now, that includes the militia, unfortunately, but yeah, I do feel like that's a decent place to be. Wow, we have a lot of veteran infantrymen, actually. Yeah, I feel like we're closer to being done our garrison upgrades than I initially had anticipated. We have too many prisoners, don't we? None of these guys are going to join us. These guys have been picked up. All right, here's what I'm thinking. Here's what I'm thinking. No, I won't be able to. All right. I mean, some of these prisoners might escape. Am I okay with randoms escaping, or do I want to be picky about that? I suppose I want to be picky about that. Let's go ahead and get rid of some of these Valandian recruits, right? Got so many higher tier units. How many do we need to get rid of? 75. Got to get rid of 9 of them? No. 75. We need to get rid of 11 of them. Where'd you go? Valandian recruits. Okay, right down. That should be... Right. There we go. Okay, excellent. So, not ideal, but you know what, ideal enough, I suppose. Ooh, Sturgeon soldiers. Right now looking to pick basically anybody up, but no, I think this works out fine. Took too many losses there, unfortunately, but it's okay. Done here. Let's go ahead and pick up all the loot as well. Done and done. Gonna make a lot of money when the time comes. And let's go ahead and leave. 145, all right. Let's head on down south. Let's make sure that Dula is safe. And I also want to make sure that we, again, continue on with our regrouping plan, right? So Valdem's on his way over. Dula, what's your situation? Ottawa, still in an army. 9 days away? What? The war with the Khazate is no longer ongoing. Where are you? Though, watch, they're going to declare war on us. Now would be the perfect time to. It'd be the perfect time to. Dula, where you at? There you are. Oh no, still not enough. Alright, I thought she'd pick up troops by now. Oh, geez. That's not good. Well, there's Valdem. Ooh, tempting, isn't it? Tempting. He only barely outnumbers us. Or third. Only barely. No. No. Let's not help the war effort too much, as strange as that sounds. Are any of you... I need Anzukin to join us as well. Ooh, relations over here improving. I assume... Is Dula in the area? I assume Dula's in the area over here. Dula. Oh, good. We've got enough numbers now. Let's go ahead and pull her in as well. Yeah. Do I disband my caravans right now? The thing is, I believe they'll return to wherever they're closest to, which is not necessarily ideal. We also don't get any money back. With that said, money's not really an issue right now. The bigger issue is, you know, Anjukin just dying out there because she's not properly equipped. That'll be a pain. And also, Ferdinand there's more options for Ferdinand as well. Swenrin and Lanok Hen. So Lanok Hen is close. I could move towards her and then disband the party, because when disbanded, they merge into our party if we're closest to them. So maybe we try and seek them out, get into fights appropriately, you know, that are en route, and that'll work out quite well, I think. All right, cool. And Dula, where are you at right now? Dula is at Charas. Oh, okay, wonderful. So she will be joining us, I believe. Where at Charas? There she is. Okay, wonderful. So this actually works out quite nicely because Dula. Oh, right. For some reason, I was like, I thought I was the green. My bad. I am the very bright, like, cyan, sky blue. I don't even know what to call that. All right. Next step is to get a little bit closer. A little bit closer over here. And let's go ahead and speak to Valdem. And we're going to empty their parties. It's a weird... I can lead them in a couple different ways, but the first step is I do have to empty... Like, I do have to disband their parties. That's the first step. So the Mamluk Guard, crossbows, landing infantry as well, sure. Let's go ahead and pick them up. We'll pick everybody up, but I'm just trying to get a consideration for what we're getting here. Mamluk soldier. Yeah, I need to be... Okay, fair enough. Go ahead and pick everybody up. Done. Yes, I'm over the limit. That's fine. That's fine. Go ahead and leave now. The unfortunate thing is that I cannot re-equip them when they're in my army unless I'm horribly mistaken. Right? I'm not able to do anything, and I'm not able to... oops. Sorry. Inventory. I'm not able to change their equipment either. can only change the equipment of people who are actually in my party, which is why I have to disband, unless there's a better way to do it, in which case, please let me know. But I have to disband the party so I can actually adjust their equipment and have them training in the right things. What do you have over here? All right, also not too shabby. Ooh, yeah, okay, not too shabby at all. All right, let's go ahead and pick everything up. Good stuff. Done here. Yep, that's fine. I must leave now. And what I'd like to do first is head on over to Charas and manage our garrison here. Because here, we're going to go ahead and probably get this very close to 200 right now, actually. Because we can actually drop off quite a few troops. So, for example, let's go ahead and right to the bottom over here. We've got all of the Imperial... Okay, the one guy over here. Drop him off. We've got our Imperial Archers. They have to stay. The Battalion Armed Trader. You can go in. Zaid Spearman. Yeah, he can go in. There we go. You can go in as well. Valandian Footmen, Tribesmen, Mamluk Guard, 2 of you, go in. Valandian Crossbows, that's 4 more soldiers. 3 Legionaries, excellent. 3 Veteran Archers, wonderful. Another 9 Levy Crossbowmen, because again, they will level themselves up, right? They will level themselves up. Mamluk Axemen, they'll be leveling up as well, so let's go ahead and drop you off too. Veteran Infantrymen, are they? Yes, they will level up. Oh man, that's great. That is a huge bump. The Sea Raider Chief, yep, all 4 of you, we can drop you off. The Brigand, unfortunately, I need to get one more step out of the Brigands, the 1 Brigand. What else do we have here? Freebooters, I believe you have to stay until you're a Forest Bandit. Valandian Infantry. That's unfortunate. You know, it's not a bad haul. Not a bad haul. 179 plus 6, so 185. Close to 200. One more round trip will be more than enough. All right, so we are done here. Yes, we are done here. How many Aserai recruits? Let's go ahead and pull these guys up. Okay. Done. Yes, I'm still over my limit. That's fine. The next step is to actually go on over to our plan screen and disband these parties. Yes and yes. All right, so they should both be with me now. My army is disbanded. Yes, no surprise there. Didn't cost me any influence to get them together, so it's no big deal. Ottawa, I imagine, is still over at Lavenia, all the way at the other end of the world. That's fine. Now, if we take a look at the inventory, I should be able to. Now, this is going to be a slightly management-heavy session, yes. Hope y'all don't mind that being the case. Where did my... Ooh, we will have battles as well, though, don't worry. We will have battles and fights, fear not. Okay, you're at Charas. You're at Charas as well. But I want to make sure we have all this stuff, you know, properly set up over here to put us in a better position sooner rather than later. Where? Go to... Oh, there. Dula. Take you to the party. Valdem. Let's take you to the party. Cool. Haven't done that in so long, I've started to lose track of it. Now that they're with me, I can change their inventory. However, before I change their inventory, I want to point out the logic behind changing their inventory. So, Valdem is up first. And he's actually got his 2-handed that we can unlock all this. Now, many of you are saying that the lock symbol actually means that they are... the art isn't done, which is weird to me, because the first thing I heard was that the lock symbol means that they're not actually implemented. But, let's go ahead and... sure, let's go ahead and do some of this. So Wood Chopper or Strong Grip. Let's go ahead and give you... Strong Grip is... Hold on. Yeah, Strong Grip is 2-handed weapons you wield has 10% better handling. Or increase your damage against shields with 2-handed weapons by 30%. I'm going to go with Strong Grip. Head Basher versus On the Edge. Let's go ahead with Head Basher. Increase your 2-handed axe and 2-handed mace damage by 10%. His name is Break Skull. Head Basher just makes sense. Baptized in Blood. Troops in the formation gain 5 experience for each enemy you kill. Oh. Or Show of Strength. Increase knockdown chance by 2-handed weapons by 30%. I like the Baptized in Blood there. Troops in the formation you're leading gain 5 experience for each enemy you kill. That is pretty big. So Baptized in Blood it is. Shield Breaker. More damage against shields with 2-handed weapons. Or Beast Slayer. Damage against mounts with 2-handed weapons. I'm going to go ahead and say Shield Breaker. It feels more fitting to someone named Break Skull, right? And over here, Berserker, increase your damage with two-handed weapons by 20% when your hit points are below 50. Or Confidence, increase your damage with two-handed weapons by 15% when your hit points are above 90. Well, let's go with Berserker. And then over here, Spartan, you can deflect arrows with two-handed weapons while changing block positions. Kind of ridiculous, but alright. So, what I was getting at is, Valdem is probably best. Okay, his two-handed can still be improved a fair bit. So eventually we want him to use one-handed weapons as well. Because basically what you want to do is you want to earn skill points to fill out your skill points, to level up, to get focus points so we can focus tactics and stewardship. Tactics and stewardship. That's what I'm building towards. So, alright, fine. You've got, what is that on your back? We need to make sure that you are using maybe a crossbow instead or a regular bow, so he can train his bow as well. Cool. Is that our focus? Maybe we can get him doing some smithing as well. I feel like everybody can do some smithing, honestly. And his tactics, he has some, so, you know, there's that. That's always good. But sure, let's go ahead and stick him with... Now, what I don't know is skill point gain an exponential trajectory? Like, is it harder to go from 172 to 173 than it is to go from 120 to 121? Because if so, I should give him one-handed equipment. Let's try that. Let's swap Valdem over to one-handed, all right? And make sure he has a polearm. One-handed, polearm, or actually, no, two-handed, bow and arrow. Two-handed plus bow and arrow. I think that's the way to go. Sure. We're done here. Inventory. And Valdem. I wish you could click names here just like you can in the other screens. So Valdem. Two-handed axe. Good. You got your shield. And a Pila. It is a pole arm. You could train it up. Let's try the bow and arrow. Let's try the bow and arrow. I don't know necessarily how I feel about that exactly, but let's try it. Experimenting here. Or again, we could give him the crossbow, right? But now, where is our heavy recurve bow? No restrictions in horseback firing. Let's go ahead and give you these step arrows, I believe. Sure. Ooh, barbed arrows. The step arrows, I like to use those arrows is the thing. So fine, let's get you the barbed arrows, I think. The way to go. Yeah, smaller stack, but that's okay. I do want him in melee more so than not. And actually, does he have decent armor? He's got decent armor. Decent. I will be upgrading equipment in the near future, folks, when 1.4.2 comes out. That's my plan for that. Alright, so Valdem, you've been taken care of. Hopefully that'll actually help, and having him actually fighting battles with us should make a difference as well. Alkyria, in with a bow, but she's maxed out there, so maybe we should give her a crossbow instead. Crossbow and a two-handed sword, perhaps, for when melee happens. Sure. Alkyria, crossbow, and a two-handed sword. So over to Alkyria. Swap your equipment out over here. Where do the crossbows go? There we go. Yep, just a regular crossbow. And do we have bolts? Yes, we do. And a... Well, she's got a one-handed sword right now. Sword and shield. I don't mind the sword and shield combo. But let's try it, right? So they'll be performing worse, but I'd rather they perform worse now than when things get serious, right? Where are my two-handed swords? Again, I wish there was like a filtering system. I mean, I guess I could give her a two-handed axe or something as well. Doesn't have to be a sword. Sure. Ooh, fancy. Alright, sure. Let's go ahead and give her a two-handed axe then. Pretty heavy-duty piece of equipment. Shield, a little useless, except if she gets shot in the back, then she'll have that protecting her, so we're fine there. Alright, now let's go ahead and take a look at... So again, that's Alkyria able to train up her two-handed weapon to get those skill points, and her crossbow to get those skill points. And, I mean, does she stay focused on medicine? She's got a lot of... Well, actually, we can't. I'd say we focus on her tactics and stewardship as well. Why not have her commanding troops down the line? Dorian. We don't quite need an engineer right now, so I would like to set him up for... Again, if he can take command of his own army, then... and actually do well with them, then why not, right? He'll be a good lead Siege Commander. Oh man, none of his skills up over here are really... Oh, crossbow. Okay. Okay. So we'll give him a crossbow, perhaps. Lots of room for improvement there. And let's have him smithing as well. Arm leadership. None of that's going to get trained up, is it? None of that's going to get trained up. Unless he's leading a party. Which... time for everything. Time and place for everything. Alright. Sure. So, Dorian the Scholar. We'll get you smithing. We want to get you a crossbow. Two-handed weapon and a crossbow, perhaps? One-handed weapon and a crossbow is fine. Alright. So, over to Dorian. And typically I would edit out this kind of stuff if it's... oh, did I already do him? I guess I did. I would edit out this kind of stuff if I felt it was pointless or not important for our story. But this is very much... it's a let's get down to business kind of episode, right? We need to train these people, and I feel like it's an integral part of our story right now. Lots of two-handed over here as well. You know what? I'm not going to do this right now because we're not going to train her two-handed. We're going to train her one-handed, I think. She has a lot more room here to grow. Her learning rate's a bit faster, so Dula, one-handed, and throwing weapons, I guess? Jeez. One-handed, throwing weapons, and then we can get her smithing as well, and we can improve her tactics and stewardship. Tactics, more importantly, I would say. Sure. So, one-handed, and a throwing weapon. They're not my personal favorite, but hey, if she can use them, she can use them. So, over to Dula. One-handed, and a throwing weapon, we said. Right? It's so weird to me. I don't know why. Dula. Yeah, one-handed. I guess that's not really been helping because she's been out on her own. I don't know, like, I've seen skills get ranked up when they're out on their own fighting. So it's not like they're not actually fighting, but I feel like it prioritizes tactics over fighting skills. So we've got the one-handed broad arming... Oh, I see what's going on. It's showing me the wrong thing here. What do you actually have? Okay, let's get rid of that. I want to make sure it's actually done properly. Value, broad arming sword. Sure, there you go. One-handed and throwing weapon. Do some simple javelins or maybe the throwing axes. I mean, geez, maybe just the javelin. He gets a couple of kills that way. Sure, and I don't know what to give her as her last thing. Maybe just some more javelins, I suppose, more ammo. Sure. God, I feel like I'm risking their lives a little bit. Probably better armor to give her as well. Definitely something... This is something I need to sit down and do as well. Just give everybody better armor. Because God knows I've collected a lot. Aserai knows I've collected a lot. Alright, done there. Over to R. Pretty now, we're waiting on the smith. Go ahead and take a look at you. I mean, we should probably... We've got you two-handed. Get you a pole arm, maybe. Okay, or throwing. Let's stick with what we have. He's fine as is. Maybe we should have him running around, upping his athletics. Smith as well, but he's not going to learn as much through smithing is the thing. He's not going to learn as much through smithing. Alright, and then Anjikin, we're waiting for, you know, the regrouping to happen there before we can talk about their equipment. Alright, so we're at Charas. Let's go ahead, enter the smithy, and let's get everybody smith in here, right? So, oh, hold on. I need to buy some wood first. I need to trade. And since we're headed north, maybe I should pick some Sturgian hunters and stuff up. I might want them for myself as well, and a steppe warhorse too. I just want them for myself, if I'm completely honest. But yes, wood. Which is actually not too expensive over here, all things considered. Not too pricey. Go ahead and pick up... Oh, I've got a bunch of wood. Whatever, I'll pick up what I picked up. Grab some linen on the way north. Do we have, like, salt or anything available down here? Salt, I imagine, goes for a lot. Ooh, Pencanic would like some velvet. Rovalt as well. We're going through dangerous territory to deliver these goods. Now is not really the time to think about trade. Maranath, I'm pretty sure that belongs to the Valandians. Alright, let's keep our head in the game over here. Let's keep our head in the game. There will be time to trade. There will be time to trade. But to the smithy now. Let's go ahead and get everybody training, including myself. So first of all, let's go ahead and refine Hardwood into charcoal. It's been so long since we've done this. It's so strange to even think about. Sure, let's go ahead and I'll do all the smelting here. Or rather, all the refining. And let's get... Again, Leothold will make stuff for us. But people like Dorian are the ones who need to improve to get those skill points. So, go ahead and smelt some of these. There you go. That's what I need to happen. That's what I need to happen right now. Any more, like, not so great fine steel spatha? You know, let's go ahead and smelt some of these. Immediately. Look at that. 5 skill points in smelting. Need more of that. Another 3 right there. Beautiful. You might actually level up real soon. Do that again. Oh, man. That again. Oh, tempting to do it again, but why am I collecting? Why am I hoarding? Go ahead and do it. Alright. Long, fine steel spear. Not as fancy. So the fancier the thing is, the more you get out of it, obviously. See if that gets me something there. Unfortunately, no. What about you? A cleaver. Ah, you're tired, are you? You're tired. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. That smithing skill went up significantly, though. Dula, let's get you working as well. The cleaver. 2 skill points. Alright, I'll take that. I'll take that. What about this? A skill point. Don't have all the required materials. All good. Back to me for refining. You know what? What about the smith? Will he get us better numbers? No, he won't. He has better options, but he won't get us better numbers up here. So that's kind of, you know, pointless, I guess. Oh, great. Except I'm tired. Fine. Leothold. This is like when you first learn how to make sushi. You know, you wash rice for months on end first. So Leothold's going to be smelting. Just burning wood into charcoal for the first little bit. Go ahead and smelt some of these. That should help a lot. Yep. Sure, smelt the last one too. Why not? We should be able to sell all this as well for a decent sum down over here. Look at all this stuff we just have. What about you? A skill point. Okay. What about... this is probably not going to be this much. Yeah. Feels like, yeah, when we have higher quality stuff as output, we tend to get more for it. Don't have all the required materials. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Burned through all that real fast. Alright, let's go ahead and trade. And I believe I'll actually get decent numbers for my... Oh, actually, you know what? If we go further south, we'll trade it eventually. Not in a rush there. We'll trade it eventually. Go ahead and pick up some wood. On here. And back to the smithy. Guess I gotta refine this stuff first, right? Alright, I'm out of energy. Dorian? No, sorry, not Dorian, but Leothold. Go ahead and get you refining. There we go. Back to smelting with Alkyria. Anything that gets us wood, spiked maces? Sure. Oh, why not? Gets us some wood as well, right? So, go ahead and get one of these. There we go. Need those skill points. Need those skill points. Tired. Alright, Alkyria's done. Dorian's done. Dula, you're up, I suppose. Yep. 2 skill points gained just like that. Don't have all the required materials. All good. Back to refining. Like, super organized approach over here. Back to Dula. I need more wood. Get those spiked maces happening. There we go. Keep gaining those skill points. Are you tired? Yeah, you're tired. Alright, so Valdem's all that's left. Leothold. Find that. Valdem. Gotta get more wood out of this as well. There we go. And sure, one more. What else have we got over here? Long, fine steel spear. Nice. Get those skill points. Get those skill points. Long, fine steel spear. There we go. As long as we keep making the wood, we're fine. There we go. One more step. I think he's probably pretty tired. One left, maybe. To the fine steel spatha. Let's see. Yeah, gave him a skill point. Alright, cool. So he's probably exhausted now. Yep, done. Done. All's smithed out. Smithed out? Smithed out. You know what I'm getting at. And if you take a look at our characters, hopefully... Nothing. nothing. I mean, we gained some points, though. I guess that's what matters. We gained some points. We're trying to get these guys up there, right? Anyway, we're done now. Now, the next step is to create parties. And then we're going to start marching north again. Jeez. Alright. Create a new party. Valdim is in charge. Yes. Go ahead and give him our bunch of our Valanian recruits. Give him all of our Valanian recruits. Pop him up with Valanian recruits. I mean, it's one way to get them trained. They'll be with us anyway. Sure. 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 That took a couple of moments for me to accept. And let's also get Dula. Because they've been our commanders. So yes, Dula. You're in charge of our other party. With Aserai recruits and Imperial recruits. And she'll have to recruit some more troops as we kind of go around. But get some of these upgrades done as well. Just because we can. We have those war horses. I guess that's what we were waiting for over there. Alright, we're done. Good. Now, we go chasing after... so, Lindorn and Diantogmail. Lindorn. Okay. Lindorn, where you at? Northish, one would assume. Lindorn. Oh yeah, all the way up there. Okay, good. So that'll take us through enemy territory. Might abandon the front a little bit, but we need to be careful about this, obviously. Let's go ahead and get... where'd they go? Dula. Valdim. Does Dula not have enough numbers? Ah, she doesn't, does she? Go by name, A, B, C, D. Yes, she does not. Alright, fair enough. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. That her, I assume. Yeah. Go ahead and speak to her, just give her some more troops. Just so she can join us. Oh, interesting. Now you can do it in conversation. I did not know that was added. Let's go ahead and get you the Valanian infantry. Sure, the Bedouin rovers as well. 40%. 10% is 8. 8 times 4 is 32. Alright, so she still needs some troops. We give her some cavalry. We give her some Aserai. Oh, give you the Valanian recruits over here. And the... It's weird. It's like I don't want to get rid of any of my troops. Go ahead and get you our Sea Raiders. I mean, she'll be coming with me anyway, so we'll be training together. It doesn't really matter who commands what. Give you all of our Imperial infantrymen. Now, does it count the wounded is the question. I should hope so. It does not. It does not. Let's go ahead and get her some of these Mamluk soldiers as well. No, let's give her the freebooter. And let's give her Brigand and these trained archers. Again, we're marching together. Join my army. Okay, wonderful. Wonderful. Now, we can head up. Now, hopefully, this is going to work as intended. Gaining a skill point in riding. I actually should change that. I should make sure I'm getting skill points in athletics. Though gaining skill points in riding isn't bad either. I could do with a faster horse, but head on up. Oh, hello, Sylvan. Hello. Came a little too close over here, buddy. Go and chase him down. Now, having our parties with us will allow us to... 45 days of food, okay. It'll allow us to take on bigger engagements as well, bigger threats, so that's also promising. Well, let's try our best over here to catch some of these guys. 3.6 versus my 3.5, but when we're out in the open, what's the difference? You become 2.3, it's nighttime. I'm 2.3 as well at night. Let's go, let's go. You're cornered now, buddy. You're cornered now. All right, let's head down this way. He's got to go down this way. And... oh, come on. Oh, come on. Chase, 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 chase. This is taking us in the wrong direction. This is unnecessary. Wholly unnecessary. Alright. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. Actually worked out. Close enough? I don't think so. Go ahead, dive on in, yield or fight. And again, we want to make sure that we are fighting these ourselves, if possible, because we want to make sure that we're making sure the right soldiers are fighting, right? We want to make sure the infantry are engaging. We want to make sure that the cavalry are engaging. Maybe the archers don't need to engage as much, things like that. And also, let's see if the experience sharing actually works over here, right?
Bows!
Bows up over there, sure.
Loose formation, men! Hear me! Move
Infantry up front, get you into your shield wall.
now!
I can't imagine they'll be coming towards us. So they did turn around. Oh, we're doing this. We're doing this again. Alright.
Warriors!
Cavalry up there, let's go. Horse archers, go. Go
Sergeants!
ahead and chase these guys down. Come on now, come on now. There we go. Make way, make way. Make way for Prince Al-Eat. Oh, he's not a prince yet. Alright, in we go. Drop this fool. Oh, that tree saved him. Running into that tree saved his life. Alright, let's loop back around. Our horse archers are getting some shots in as well, it seems. Yeah, it looks like they're not actually advancing, so fair enough, fair enough. Gives us time to pick out their stragglers here. They're more adventurous types. Down you go. Off your horse, at least. What's going on the other side? Horse archers are getting involved over here. Good stuff, good stuff. Looks like one of our eight elders took care of that rider we took down. What's the deal over here? There we go. Dropped a gallant. Ooh, took a little bit of damage there. Not too bad, not too bad. Horse archers are still with me. Wonderful. Love this little skirmishing dance that we've got going on. Oh, that was a bad hit. That was a bad hit. Come on. Chase me so I can loop around. There we go. Damn, my horse took a bad hit there. These are not good charges. I need to make sure I don't get dropped here. We all know how that goes. Pull back around. Not going fast enough for this. What's going on over here? Oh, it looks like they're charging. Alright, we gotta fall back. We gotta fall back. We get involved. Our soldiers are all good. Our cavalry is ready to charge if necessary. Again, I want to set up a rear charge, right? Go up that way. Yep, they're going up there. Good stuff. Oh, jeez. Oh, ho, ho. Just barely dodged that. Infantry. Charge in. Cavalry, come in. Side chargers over here. Let's go. In they go, in they go. Front lines are engaging as well. Yeah, we're doing quite well. Excellent. Oh, look at that top right corner. That is absolutely beautiful. Valdem's in there as well, getting some work done. Wonderful. Wow. Wow, that top right corner was completely green. Go ahead and chase. Beautiful. Did you see that horse drop? Absolutely amazing. Oh my god, did we see even a little bit of red at that corner? I feel like we didn't. Alright, before we do see some. Well, let's not be the only red we see up there, right? No, our men have done wonderfully. This was actually a really good fight. Nice, clean, no losses. Wiped the enemy out. Okay, so hopefully I'm not speaking too soon here. Seems the battle is done. Well done, man. Absolutely glorious. Wow. No losses. Valdem did well, all things considered. All he's got is Valandian recruits. Dula did well. Just wish, you know, Dula and Valdem would actually level up as well. But hey, that's pretty good. 11 soldiers leveled up. That's good. And I want to see... kind of want to see what Valdem does. Now, Morkan, you're free to go. Very slowly help our relations here. Oh, that was a good fight. That was a fun fight. 7 prisoners available. I don't even know if I can take them on. Gotta upgrade these guys as well. Valandian Spear. Oh no, Valandian Infantry, I suppose. Alright. Prisoners, we have a little bit of room. Okay, good. We can recruit some of these guys, so that's good. Make some room for the new arrivals. Yeah, pick you guys up as well. Go ahead and pick you guys up as well, especially the Valandian crossbows, because they can basically immediately be dropped off, right? Go ahead and pick all you guys up. I'm pretty sure I have enough room for everybody here. Yes, I do. Okay, wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. The sergeant, no need to get him. He's tier 5. We're not going to be able to recruit him. We're not going to drop him off for influence or anything like that. We're fine. Let's chase after Sylvan, perhaps. Very close to us. Gonna get away. And just a little bit faster because we're in an army. Hang on now. Before you pull Ottawa in. Damn. 12 days in 1 hour? Jeez. Where are these armies? Alright, let's take a quick peek again at where our parties are. Usank Castle. Oh, hang on now. Down at Usank Castle. Oh, there's Anjikin. Okay, this is actually perfect. So what I should be able to do now, and I know, yes, I'm making a loss off of this technically because we just sent her out, but I need to give her proper equipment before she dies out there. So you, disband that party. Yes, join me. God. Hopefully she'll come towards me. Traveling to Charas. Alright, fair enough. That's fine by me as well. You know what? In fact, let's go ahead and disband Ridna as well. She's at Usank Castle, so likely going to end up at Charas as well. But you're at Sarka. Yeah. It's gonna be expensive, but I think it's the right call. I think it's the right call. Lake rats have left the Aserai. I don't know how I feel about that. Sharing food. We should pick some food up as well, because we only have 41 days worth. Only. Actually, I think we're probably fine. We're probably fine. Anjikin. Take her to party. Now here, we have somebody who is probably going to be sent out right away. Because she can at least earn skill points in trade. Right? She can earn her skill points in trade, but I just need to equip her properly. I want to keep her safe. Her tactics are pretty low, but she can train that as well as she's out there if she gets involved in engagements. Alright, fine. So, let's go ahead and give her a bow to actually keep her alive. A two-handed weapon, I suppose. We can't really train anything in melee up, so fine. Two-handed weapon, a bow, and hopefully she'll train up her tactics. Oh, jeez. And trade. And, well, stewardship she can't really do unless she's the clan leader or the quartermaster or something like that. Medicine she'll have to train, inevitably. Alright, I feel like she'll have the opportunities to train other things, so fine. Bow, two-handed, and some armor as well, please. For Anjikin. Go ahead and... there we go. Some armor for sure. So let's go ahead and pick out a bow for her. Oh man, she's actually got... no, that's just the visuals wrong. That's a pretty baller equipment for her. We'll get you the bow, get you the barbed arrows, and let's get you a shield as well, right? Hold on. Just want to double check. My apologies. Two-handed weapon, so she does not... well, a shield on the back is not a bad idea. Two-handed weapon. Two-handed weapon. What do we give you? Again, I just wish there were filters. More easily pick things out. Let's go by value over here at least. One-handed, one-handed, all one-handed up here. Oh. Ah, it's just a spear though. I don't know how I feel about that. Don't want a pole arm either. It's all one... oh, no, it's a Pila. One-handed, one-handed. I might need to buy something for her to fulfill what we're looking for and give her a hoe. Not really a very strong weapon for what her circumstances are about to be. Give her a glaive. There's a pole arm though. Yeah, alright, fine. Looks like we'll have to buy her something. Fair enough, not a problem. We're at a city. We'll need to buy her something. Let's give her some more arrows though. Might as well, right? We've got plenty of extra barbed arrows for you, if I can find them. Barbed arrows, there we go. It's so funny to look at. And let's go ahead and get you some armor. Yep. Yeah, we're fine as we are. Get you some better Vam braces as well. Better. You're not wearing any. Anything would be better. Get you some more. I'm wondering if I want to buy her like more heavy-duty armor. On Gambison. A lot of money, but it might be worth it. Hey, you know what? I might want to actually give her proper equipment over here. Doesn't look like we have much extremely high-tier equipment. Like, our helm is okay. The mail shuss, yeah, that's another thing I was looking for. Helm is okay, the shuss are okay. The studded leather, actually, you know, that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. And what else? She's got a horse-worn, rugged saddle. Alright. Suppose I could send her out like this. We're at a city. Go ahead and buy some stuff. Go ahead and buy some stuff, okay? She deserves it. She deserves better. Treat our people well, right? Treat our people well. Go by value here. Ooh, damn. Hang on a second. Man, that is actually pretty epic. I would buy that if I didn't like how this looked. Mail mittens, Western hauberk, reinforced mail mittens. Jeez, okay, hold on a second. I need to reconsider everyone's equipment here. Too bad I sent some folks out on parties already. No. I don't need to spend that much money. People are fine. Nobody died that last battle, right? It is Anjikin that needs equipment. So, let's go ahead and get you a banded leather over mail. Yeah. Fortified mercenary armor. Some better vambraces. Yeah. I think her helm is fine. If we can get her a nice, yeah, shoulder guard of some form. There we go. That's feeling a lot better. That's feeling a lot better. Alright. Because again, the big shopping trip, so to speak, I want to do when we have the next update. Just as a reminder, because I know some of you are probably wondering, like, why am I not getting the best stuff available? I have so much money. Again, that money's going to disappear very soon. Keep that in mind. And also because we are waiting for that next update that'll have some huge new options for us. Massive options. All right, cool. You're decently equipped. I think I can send you out again trading. Thankfully, again, we are at Charas, so we can go ahead and speak to somebody just outside the tavern and get her in a caravan again. Make that money back. Yes, I know. We're operating at a loss right now, but that's okay. And I think sending her out is the right call. We could train her in battle and stuff, but as we've seen, she's much better being trained at in tactics and in trade and things like that. She has the opportunity to do that while making us some money, so why not? Why not? The Regbold, the Wheeler. I believe we're the ones who spoke last time. I wish to form a caravan. Better troops. Better troops it is for Anjikin the Swift. Cool. 15,000 is not that bad. I really hope I equipped her properly. Before we have to lose out on that. Okay, she's just not wearing her helmet. I was like, where's your helmet? And then I realized, right, she's just not wearing it for this screen. Yeah, she'll be able to train up her trade and her, well, not her stewardship, I suppose, but her tactics as well a little bit, ever so slightly. And hopefully that'll get her somewhere. I mean, geez, it's tough. Maybe I shouldn't have given her a horse and actually have trained up her athletics as well. She's probably never going to be a commander of a party. But be honest with ourselves, right? She's probably never going to be that. And in fact, as far as Fridna is concerned, we don't have room for another party right now anyway. But I'd like to have her fighting by my side for now. Train her up properly. See if we can't even find her. Fridna, where you at? Traveling to rotate. Why? Now I gotta find her. I'm pretty sure it's in the right direction, but actually it might not be. Oh my god, are you kidding me? From Usank Castle to there? Alright, let's see what we can do here. Anjikin on our way out again. I wouldn't mind her engaging in some battles. Thalmund, you fool. Coming out over here. In my land. In my territory. Go ahead and fight this fight. Surrender or die, you fool. Surrender or die. You're nothing but training fodder for my troops. God knows we need a lot of it. God knows we need a lot of it. Alright, I think we're going to have to move forward. I mean, I could try and be a bit more aggressive. Though, it's like, why fix what isn't broken, as they say, right? Horse archers, go ahead. You guys are forming up over there. Oh, are they? They're falling back, or are they coming forward? They're coming forward. Okay. Footmen, come up. Get you into your shield walls, please. Archers right behind. Archers into your loose formation. Cavalry up over there. Let's go. Get you into a wedge formation. A skein, I suppose. Looks like they're standing steady over there. Probably push in though. Alright, let's be careful. Make sure we're not taking pointless pot shots. Horse archers are over there, it looks like. Yep. We're over here though. We might loop around and head that way ourselves. Down goes one knight. Excellent. Back around. Gotta stay very wary of their spears. Still back over here. Not a lot of range, so that's good. Down goes the squire. Excellent. Wonder if I should loop over to that side instead. Oh, horse archers are over here. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, fair enough. Oh, let's shut down that cavalry. Why are you guys falling back? Drop them. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful work, men. Beautiful work, man. Oh, yeah. It's so fun to watch. Okay, forming up. Chasing that guy down. See if I can't chase him down as well. Going on the action. Looks like they're all charging in, so we need to be ready to get involved back there. Get involved over here. We'll take care of this guy later on. Go. Infantry, you ready to charge? Go in. This isn't ideal. Alright, we're good, we're good. Infantry, or rather cavalry, charge in. Let's go. Taking some losses here, unfortunately. Fish deep trick. What? Alright. You kidding me? Should have run away when you had the chance. Should have run away when you had the chance. Oh, our cavalry's coming through. Yeah, this is done. This is done. Not by my hand, evidently. Oh, come on. Hitting my own people. Thankfully, there's no friendly fire, or friendly melee, I should say. We know for sure there's friendly fire. Alright, let's finish these guys off. Get a couple hits in, please. There we go. There we go. Beautiful. In comes the music. In comes the beautiful music. This guy. Wow. Wow. Come on now. Come on now. He's like destined to live. He's the chosen one. He's going to bring the... Well done, man. Well done. Lost 5. Not too bad. Not too bad. I mean, that's a lot of Valandian recruits, right? He has leveled some of them up to crossbows, which, alright, fine. Fair enough, fair enough. What I would do too, I suppose. Dula's lost 1. Rank some people up. Dorian the Scholar has gained a little bit of experience. Alright, cool. I'll take it. I'll take it. Do I really have to go all the way up to Rote? Is that really where we're going right now? Level you guys up as well. Veteran infantrymen. Archers, we can level you up. Valandian footmen. Valandian infantry, yep. Another Sea Raider chief. Another Sea Raider. More Valandian infantry. Some volunteers over here, it seems. Fair enough. We've got some room. We've got 50. I can get 17 more prisoners in here, right? Still plenty of room up here. 17 more prisoners. So 1, 2, sure, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let's leave some room. Some of these guys are... Well, actually, let's go ahead and get you guys. Alright, cool. Yeah, let's get you as well. Okay, fine. Correcting myself as I go along. We're good. We're fine. We're fine. Pick up all the loot, of course. More smithing opportunities, I suppose. Question is, do we go back to Charas and drop off some of these troops? Getting Fridna back in is going to be an interesting adventure. I was expecting her to go from Usank down to Charas. That's what would make sense to me. Or even come towards me, you know? That would make sense as well. But here we are. Here we are instead. Go ahead and pick up some food. Might as well. Pick up some... Oh dear. You guys are actually running pretty low. Some olives over here. 40 days worth of food. Maybe I shouldn't pick up food. Maybe I should just let these guys be. What's the food situation over here? -10. Well, as long as... I mean, the reason being, I think, our villagers are having a hard time bringing food back in because of, you know, armies marching around. So hopefully they'll be able to sustain themselves. But the other reason I came back here was to go to the keep and manage the garrison and drop off some of these soldiers. Man, we have quite a cavalry contingent. We have quite a cavalry contingent. Go ahead and drop you two off. Yep, go ahead and drop you two off as well. The Raider Chief can be dropped off. And what else? Valandian infantry. Man, do I really need to get that one last step? I'm honestly tempted to drop these guys off. Oh, hello. Did others drop troops off as well? Yes. Oh my god. What are we doing with veteran caravan guard over here? What good are they in, I mean, I guess they could guard the walls, but let's not count them. 20. 20 less. Oh, we're still over 200. Wow, okay. Well, in that case, and that's without dropping these veteran infantrymen off, I guess we can drop them off at Guarantor. Alright, looking pretty good. These guys, if I could just train these guys up. Another huge drop. 16. But hold on a second, hold on a second, hold on a second. If we take a look at our parties here, 223, Guarantor Castle, get another, what, 100, maybe 80 troops in there, get them up to near 200, I think is probably good enough. Because again, there's actually, like, Charos over here, 700, well, okay, let's not count our parties. 223 plus 257 is 470, 480. 480 defenders over here, right? 480 defenders. I'm able to raise an army once I get my... See, if Ottawa joins me, you can't right now. 106 plus my 106. That's 212, but I'm going to have various policies that'll allow me to have close to 200 soldiers. So that's 300 plus 80 times 2 is 160. That's 460, let's say. So 460 plus 700, or sorry, 460 plus another 400 and whatever, 80 defenders over here. Right, that's just under 1,000. Just under 1,000. Now, the Aserai sometimes march around with 1,500 strong. That's where it gets scary, which is why I need to work on politicking as well. Alright, so I think we need to, fill up the Guarantor Castle garrison a touch. Still needs a little bit of support there. Continue fighting this war because we need to make sure we don't lose anything. Get some more experience, get some more troops, put them into garrisons as well. But the moment that war is done against the Valandians, I think I'm going to turn my attention to improving relations again, so that I can, well, so we can make sure that the Aserai are not able to raise 1,500 strong armies. Because if we're marching around with 500, all it takes is one battle, and it all comes crumbling down. It all comes crumbling down. So we have to continue our preparations over here. I think things went pretty well today. I hope you all enjoyed the session. A very different one from usual, I know, but this was certainly a training episode, I suppose. I really hope that we're able to get more out of Dula and Valdem. And again, there are some folks out there that I can recruit who are better at, who have better tactics. Truth be told, what's more important to me right now is stewardship, because when we declare independence, they're just going to be joining me. I'm not going to send them out on their own, right? These 5 and 10. Oh, we'll work on them. Dula is so leveled up as well, it'll take forever for her to gain a focus point. Valdem, same thing, we're barely, not even halfway there, actually, so... Tough. It's tough. But yeah, a bit more focusing tactics. Good to know. Same situation here. Anjikin, also not very malleable at all. Ottawa is set. That's fine. Alkiria, I suppose we could train up. Give her tactics. Let her lead a party. Let her train her medicine by leading a party. I don't know. I do like having a doctor on my side. By my side, I should say. Anyway, folks, let me know what y'all think. I'm feeling okay. I'm not going to lie and say, yeah, we can take the Aserai on as we are, but that's part of the fun. If it all goes sideways, it all goes sideways. That's part of the story. I'm really excited to see how it all goes down. Hope you enjoyed this one. As always, if you did, you know what to do. Let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. It makes a massive difference in how I approach content on the channel. As always, a massive thanks goes out to all of my channel members and patrons for supporting the channel on a monthly basis. You keep us alive and running smoothly. And a big old thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. Until next time, I bid you farewell.